Good morning. Happy Good Friday. Today is very special to so many of us all around the world. And even so more special, I suppose, this Resurrection Sunday because we've experienced, something that is so similar to the people of Israel during the time of the Exodus. Um, and so, yeah, this is just a really special time. Last night I was so emotional. I woke up about midnight and I just prayed and worshiped and spent time with the Father. And it was very emotional because the thought that came to my heart was this is what he was going through, He was going through so much pain. He had such a burden on his heart and his mind, and he was crying out to the Father in that hour. And so I just thought about the disciples. I thought about all of those things, him being handed over to the authorities, and that it was just the beginning of the process. And it was just a beautiful time that I had just to reflect on his sacrifice, to reflect on what he might, have felt like, even though I know that I can hardly wrap my mind around all of the pain and the suffering and that he was enduring in that hour. Just the thought that he was about to have to take on the sin of the world, that he who knew no sin was about to take on everybody's burdens, and that he was about to be separated from the Father in a sense because God can't, he's holy and he can't be attached to sin. And just being so close to the Father and then having to have that moment of separation on the cross. It's just a lot to think about. So this morning I was just excited. I woke up excited, ready to start my day, ready to just spend time with my family. And I said, you know what, this is such a special day. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to put a little makeup on. I'm going to actually, throw on some decent clothes. Because, it's just been so, I've not gone anywhere, and so I hadn't had a reason to, get ready. So every now and again, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to actually do my hair, I'm going to actually put some makeup on, and I'm going to actually look like, presentable. So, yeah, so anyways, I was praying, I said, Lord, what would you have me talk to your people about today? And he led me to Psalms 49, and it really connects to all of the theme about what we've been talking about, keeping our faith in him. And it just talks about how the foolish put their trust in their wealth, they put their trust in their beauty, they put their trust in all of these things that can't save you. But it also makes the connection that whether you're poor, whether you're rich, whether you're wise, or whether you're foolish, in the end, we all have to meet death. And it's something that we all have to really take serious because life is but a breath. Life is fleeting. And each day you want to make sure you're actually using your time wisely. The Bible actually says, teach me to number my days. Why do you think the Bible would say such? Because, man, if we're not careful, we'll get caught up in all the distractions of this world, and before we know it, life is gone. And what have you done with it? How have you led people to Christ? How have you encouraged others to know the Father? So it's so important that every day we're teaching our children, we're instructing them not by just what we say, but how we live, what we do, because that's the best testament of our character. So it's so important that, you don't, it's nice to have things, it's nice to be established, but those things can't save you. In the end, your character, your heart is going to testify to your works, what you did on this earth. How did you live your life purposefully for the Father? So I just want us to, not get lost, not get distracted in the things of this world, but to keep our eyes on Jesus. So this is Good Friday. I encourage you to, take the time, spend with your family, reflect on God's goodness, reflect on his sacrifice, and just spend time loving on your family. This is a blessing that we've had to be able to be connected to our children, our husbands, to be not running all over the place, but to actually have time to focus in on his word, to just hang out with each other, to talk to each other, to connect in a deeper level than many of us have done in a long time. So yeah. Anyways, as you hear, people are cutting their grass and things like that, which is a great thing. You want to keep your lawn looking good, but it's kind of noisy, so I'm going to stop here. I just want to tell you that I love you. I pray for you. I pray that the Lord blesses you and keeps you, and that His face will shine upon you, and that you enjoy this Easter Sunday. I like to call it Resurrection Sunday, but I know people call it Easter. But I just pray that you really take the time to focus in, zone in on Him, because I know that He's about to do something really special. This Resurrection Sunday is different for a reason, and I can't wait to see how the Lord shows Himself in the land. Be blessed. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.